tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Boy, the way O'Brooksy played.
Playoff teams and savvy trades.
Fans like us, we had it made. Those were the days.
And we knew that we would contend.
Players never had to mend. Mister, we could use a coach like Earl Weaver again. Didn't need no database.
Every starter was an ace.
Gee, I miss that pennant race. Those were the days.
I apologize for Baltimore.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
O-R-I-O-L-E-S. Magic, Orioles magic, magic.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where this afternoon the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the Athletics from no city in particular. In the final game of a 3-game series here at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. How you doing, everybody? That's the wrong score. Why does it say that? I don't know. I forgot to plug in the new day. How you doing, folks? This is the BirdWatcher. People call me BW for short. That works for me. How are you doing? The Orioles aren't doing very well. I'm going to go ahead and spill the beans on you for that. Yeah, the Yankees are coming to town tomorrow. We have lost the first 2 games against the Athletics, trying to avoid getting swept. But even if we win this game today, I'm not sure how much... I'm not sure how good the morale is going to be feeling going into that Yankee series starting tomorrow. We'll talk about the Orioles. We'll talk about it. How you doing, folks? I need to plug in this new scoreboard info. Give me a sec. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. Hey, by the way, where I am right now, there are some big storms kind of floating around me here. Hopefully it won't mess up my stream, but if there is an issue today, that would probably be why. Hopefully the Orioles will give me a reason to not, or to feel bad if my power went out. You know, like maybe we win the game or something. Folks, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And future mothers, I guess. Yeah, happy Mom's Day. It is the 10th of May. The Orioles come in with a record of 17-23, 40 games into the season, folks. That is pretty much the quarter mark. So you can basically take any counting number, multiply it by 4. That'll get you to 160. If you multiply 17 wins by 4, you get 68. And with the 2 remaining games out of 162, we'll split it 1-1. The Orioles are on pace for 69 wins, 93 losses at this stage of the season. And once you hit that quarter mark, things start to really become make or break, folks. Because in only, about a week or two, it'll be the 1/3 mark of the season. And then not long after, we're halfway into this thing. It just escalates, folks. The Orioles are not very good shape right now. There are a lot of things going on organizationally, decisions being made when we're playing and decisions that are being made when we're not playing. Too many for me to really comment on or criticize before first pitch. But I plan on being here for the next few hours. I hope you will be too on this Sunday afternoon. We can talk about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it. The pitching matchup today, folks, you might be a little bit surprised to see that Chris Bassitt, who was scheduled to start this game, has been replaced on the probable pitcher list with left-hander out of the bullpen, Keegan Akin. Folks, ain't no fakin', ain't no mistaken. When it's time to bring home the bacon, and what the hell's Elias thinking? No, this looks like one of those trying to play matchups early and bring Chris Bassitt in after Akin pitches an inning or somewhere in the neighborhood. I do expect Bassitt to still pitch today, but this is a technique, a strategy, whatever you want to call it, that teams use from time to time, some teams more than others, to wait on bringing in their starter until they feel like there's an advantage to bringing in a particular pitcher from a particular side that might be advantageous to the lineup that they're facing. If you're facing a team that's got a lot of good lefties at the top and you got a righty starter that's not that good, you might want to go in and use a lefty to get those first few outs and kind of get that top of the order out of the way, and sort of a higher percentage for success kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying, folks. I don't know if the Orioles, I don't know what we're doing, because I'm looking at the A's lineup right now, and 2 of the top 3 hitters are right-handed, 3 out of the top 5. So it's not really lefty heavy. But it does get lefty heavy if you include the first 7, I guess. It would be 4 out of 7 from the left side, but I don't know if Akin's going to face 7 batters or not. We'll see. But I do expect Chris Bassitt to eventually get into this ball game. And he'll be facing a right-hander for the A's in his second season with the team, Luis Severino. We remember him from his time with the Yankees. Severino can be very good. He had some good early years with the Yanks, and not as much with Oakland. But this season so far for him, it's at least been serviceable. A 4.15 ERA, 2-3 record, a 1.48 WHIP, 43 and a third innings, 39 hits. He has issued 25 walks. Struck out 43, 5 home run balls for Severino. He also pitched in the World Baseball Classic in some pretty high leverage situations. He was pitching for the Dominican Republic, and that, I believe, was that the semifinal matchup with Venezuela, was that it? I think it was Severino versus Eduardo Rodriguez, if memory serves. Anyway, it's Severino on the mound against, for now, Keegan Akin. I'm not going to tell you about his numbers because they don't really apply as a starting pitcher. Bassitt should be coming in. We'll see. At this stage, I don't really even have any reason, desire to try to predict what the hell this team's doing right now. So let's take a look at these starting lineups for the visiting Athletics. Leading off and playing first base, it's Nick Kurtz. Shea Langoliers will bat second and do the catching. Brent Rooker hits third and does the DHing. Tyler Soderstrom, the cleanup hitter in left field. Jacob Wilson will bat fifth and play shortstop. Carlos Cortez is in right field hitting sixth. Lawrence Butler batting seventh in center field. Zach Geloff plays third base and bats eighth. And hitting ninth, playing second base, is Jeff McNeil. For the Orioles, have we made significant changes to the lineup to try to shake things up after a 2-8 run here in the last 10 games? Well, Gunnar Henderson's leading off and playing shortstop. So no is the answer. Taylor Ward. I did it again. Tyler. I don't know what my problem is. Hey, Gunnar, I'm just seeing right here. 7 for 9 off of Severino lifetime with a double and a home run. All right, Gunnar, hit leadoff today. Fine. With those numbers against Sevy, if you don't figure it out today, 7 for 9 before, he's the same guy, Gunnar. Just do the same damn thing you've done the first 9 times. All right? So Ward in left, batting second. Adley Rutschman's going to DH today so that both catchers can get into this lineup. He's batting third. Pete Alonso hitting fourth, playing first base. Basayo, the catcher, batting fifth. Leody Taveras in center field hitting sixth. Dylan Beavers bats seventh in right field. In the number 8 spot, it's Weston Wilson today playing third base, and Blaze Alexander comes back after a couple of games. Well, one game fully unavailable, another game partially unavailable. He did come in late in the game yesterday, but he's back on the field and in the starting lineup at second base, batting ninth. Folks, what else is going on? Trevor Rogers threw a simulated bullpen session yesterday and felt good. He could be reinstated from the IL for the upcoming Yankees series. Obviously, there's an opening that's been left for one of those 3 games. It's the middle game on Tuesday. It would make sense if Rogers is ready to go that he pitch that game. After a stay on the DL for a couple of weeks, 15 days. It is kind of borderline for a starting pitcher to go right back into a start, missing, I guess, 3 trips through the rotation. Sometimes they go down and do 1 rehab start. But all things considered, if it's just an illness and not an injury, and considering the Orioles are in desperate need of some decent pitching, I would expect Rogers to start that second game on Tuesday. Here's another head-scratcher. Lou Trevino, who looked terrible, a guy that we signed, not claimed off waivers or traded for, just plain out signed after he separated himself out of a contract with the, who was it? Who was he with? I forget. I want to say the Cardinals, but I think it's wrong. Anyway, Lou Trevino has made 2 appearances for the Orioles. The first one was god-awful. He gave up a ton of runs, got maybe an out. ERA was like 81 or something. But yesterday he came in and threw, I believe, 2 scoreless innings. So what's his reward for that? DFA'd today. And the Orioles have recalled right-handed pitcher Jose Espada to take Trevino's spot in the bullpen. Why Espada is a better option over Trevino, to DFA Trevino after making a point to sign him, I don't know. Folks, I'll leave it up to you to figure out why we do the things we do. But the Orioles' 40-man roster currently has 39 players. There is an opening spot in there. Hey, Heston Kjerstad made his rehab assignment debut last night. I think he had a base hit. Oh, there's our buddy. Can't survive without you. Yeah, that's why we continue to watch every game together. Dude, are you blind? Look around. It's a channel. It has an audience. You don't matter. Have a nice day. Anyway, so again, the Yankees are coming into town tomorrow. They were going to have 2 left-handed starters out of the 3. The Orioles have yet to beat a lefty on the season. We are a quarter of the way into the season. I think it's one of the most glaring, bad-looking stats. Oh, my God. Is this Crab Hat Day? My goodness. I'm watching people hold their crab hats to their chest during the national anthem. I suppose I should take a moment to be silent. Right. By the way, folks, you might have missed it. It's there up there. That is indeed my real name. Not that anybody would know that, but just want to let our idiot friend know that it makes no difference to me. It's not some gotcha thing. Yeah, my name is Steve Rothgeb. Rothgeb. Okay? I don't care. Right. There is the national anthem. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. All right. Is that new scoreboard up and working? Okay, it looks like it is. We'll go over here. How you doing, folks? I even got my best orange collared shirt on today. I don't know what else I can do. Keegan Akin is about to walk out of the bullpen here right now. He will begin this game. What is Albanese talking about? He's asked about how important moms are. Look, again, I've said it already since I've started the stream. Happy Mother's Day out there, and I mean it. But honestly, our manager right now, the last thing I could give half a crap about is his thoughts on the importance of mothers. I'll go to my pastor for that sort of thing. This is my baseball manager. I'm more interested in the importance of wins. The importance of winning. How about that? Happy Sunday afternoon, everybody. Sorry for screaming. Some of you might still be having a bit of a hangover. Hopefully you've got yourself a nice Bloody Mary. Keegan Akin has appeared in 6 games in relief. ERA, let's not talk about it. He had one really bad outing, and he hasn't pitched a lot. Only 5 2/3. I think I was saying when people were talking ill of him, like how many innings has he pitched? Like 6 or 7? How about it was only 4 2/3 going into that game we last saw him, where he did give up a couple of base runners, but got out of the jam, pitched a scoreless inning. Folks, we're about ready for baseball. Just to throw it out there, if you are watching along, you're going to want to pause your game If you haven't seen the first pitch yet, pause it right after you see it, and then wait for me to catch up, call that pitch, unpause your game, and you're all synced up. If it's already past the first pitch, wait for the first out. Do the same thing. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away by Nick Kurtz. So you probably were already watching that first pitch. I'm just now putting the word out seconds before. So wait for that first out, and then let me call it. Or watch that first out. Pause your game. Wait for me to call it. Unpause. You're good to go. The count is 1-1 on Kurtz. Coming in hitting .264. Swing and a miss, and Kurtz loses his helmet on the swing. It's a ball and 2 strikes. All right. The crab hat has made its way around the ballpark. Folks, we have a giant case of crabs here in this giant public forum. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Akin strikes out Kurtz to begin the ball game, and if to go to Akin and begin the game for only the reason to have a better shot at getting out this tough batter, Nick Kurtz, well, it worked out. He struck him out. Shea Langoliers is batting .340. Has a 10-game hit streak going. Looks at ball 1. Well, I've got some very loud thunder going on in my general area here. Fouled away. 1-1 the count on Langoliers. By the way, I just want to point out that the A's lineup, while a couple of guys have moved around in the order, all 3 games this weekend, including this catcher, Langoliers. Here's a comebacker to Akin. He throws high, but Alonso able to get the foot down in time and get the second out. Alonso had to leave the ground to keep that ball from going over his head. But he pulls it down, hits the bag, 2 away on 7 pitches. So, yeah, Langoliers. What was I going to say about him? I forget. Brent Rooker looks at ball 1 in the dirt. Couple of hits yesterday, but still batting under 200, 195. First pitch was a ball, and this second pitch is low, 2-0. There's today's odds to watch. Money line, Orioles, -105. Odds subject to change. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-STOP-GAMBLING. It is now 3-0 on Rooker. Oh, did he come back again? Wow, is he loaded up with a bunch of fresh new accounts? Yay. Somebody's bored today. There's strike 1 on Rooker. 3-1 the count, 2 down. Base is empty in the top of the first. And a called strike will get the count full. Change up at the bottom of the zone. Let's see. Let me guess. Before I even press the buttons, let me guess. Is it going to say I can't take the heat? Swing and a miss. Akin strikes out Rooker. And that's the first inning you want. Hey, we might have to try this more often.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Well, if we do see Bassitt come out, at least a few outs are out of the way for him. We go to the bottom of the first. It's the A's nothing, and the Orioles are coming up. Let's see. I want to see what he says here. Only for my own personal amusement. I am back. You will never defeat me. Admit I win. Yeah. Win what? Loser of the century? Where is the Discord server link? Oh, I know, because you're probably just so downtrodden every day that goes by that you can't get into my Discord. Dude, do you understand how pathetic that sounds? You're begging to get into my Discord for reasons why. Let me guess. Friendly trash talk? Is that the logic you're still going with? It makes so much sense. I'm stalking you because I really want friendly trash talk. Yeah, buddy. Makes total sense to anybody. Any third party, not you or me, observing this. Makes total sense to everyone, man. What a guy. On a Mother's Day, by the way. Bro, on a Mother's Day, this is what you're doing. That is so pathetic. Folks, Gunnar Henderson's got a pink bat today because Mother's Day. He's stepping into the batter's box right now. He'll be followed by Taylor Ward and then Adley Rutschman. Rutschman chatting it up with Alvarez in the hole. First pitch to Gunnar is taken for a strike. He actually got a first pitch in the middle of the plate, but he took it. Typically, Gunnar's first pitch has been away. I've noticed a chart about that. Severino on the mound. The 0-1, just off the outside edge. A sinker at 96.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Sevy got a 97-mile-an-hour fastball by Gunnar. Both teams wearing their traditional respective home and away jerseys. Oriole whites, Oakland grays. 1-2 pitch, fouled back. Gunnar got his average back above 200 with a couple of hits yesterday, but the Orioles weren't able to use them to help score any runs. They finally scored 2 runs late on a hit by Cowser. Here's a hard hit ball, but snared by Zach Geloff at third. And I tell you what, this guy has been playing fantastic defense over there the entire weekend. Zach Geloff. This wasn't nearly as acrobatic as a couple of other plays I've seen him make, but that was a hard hit ball. And he took care of it. 1 down. Here's Taylor Ward. Average down to 266. He's still getting on base with the walks, though. First pitch strike, and the next one is a little bit inside. 1-1.
Taylor?
Lowest swing rate in the bigs, lowest chase rate. And again, tell me how that doesn't make him perfectly suited to bat leadoff. I don't get it. I'll continue to not get it. He has worked a 3-1 count here after a pitch low and away. 25 walks in his last 17 games. And give him another walk. Taylor Ward walks again. When is this analytic department going to just kick the computer off the table? Oh my, A's manager is very, very hot. What is he hot about? You don't like the call? You can challenge. Pitch appeared to be hair low. Oh, there was a tap by the catcher, and it was certainly within the 2-second time frame. The umpire did not give him the challenge, but the A's, had they known the reality, they would have avoided burning a challenge. That pitch was ball 4. Adley Rutschman takes ball 1. And then here goes the runner. And my God, Ward is out by a country mile. What are we doing? Out by a country mile. Taylor Ward stealing second. The hit and run, I guess, wasn't on. I could understand a hit and run situation, but not a straight steal. Out by a mile. 2 down, nobody on. 1-1 pitch to Adley. Hits the corner at the knees on the outside. 2 strikes, 2 outs. The Orioles have already screwed up here in the bottom of the first. One, two, called strike 3. Rutschman just looking at the ump without challenging. So what is there to talk about? I guess he wants to know, in the umpire's view, is that the very bottom of the zone then? Am I going to get that call when I'm catching? Oh, but he's not catching. He's DHing. Who knows? Folks, after 2 tough losses here to begin the weekend, this first inning at the plate didn't exactly make us feel a whole lot better. Ward got on with a walk. He's done a great job at doing that, but it was canceled out by an ill-advised stolen base attempt. So only 3 batters come up. And that's it. Second inning coming up, it's no score. Charm City chat. Well, Ward has now been caught stealing more than he's hit home runs. 2 caught stealings, 1 home run. That would be his worst stat, I guess. Marcus Bow is here. Chawa, Richard, George, Tank, James, Ryan, Phantom. Didn't we call up Gibson? How does he wind up used from the pen and yet we start Akin? Again, I think Bassitt's going to be coming in, but we'll see. Joel, David in France, how you been, man? Long time. Kurt, Charm City Entertainment. Slater Brown, Big J. Doing my best to try to remember who I've already said. Matthew. Marcus, did I get you already? Warren, Fly By Night. Mr. B. Moore, 187. LeBron's Rich. Is that a name? I'm trying to work my way down here. Folks, Chris Bassitt is on the pitch now. Here we go. And the first pitch to Tyler Soderstrom is a strike. So Akin faced 3 batters, got him out. There's a lefty leading off here, but instead of maybe getting a 4th out, they go with Bassitt. 0-1 is hit hard but foul off to the right, bouncing off the tarp for strike 2. Rising Rhino came in and said hello. Good morning, Rhino. Nicholas Handy. Matt Abel. The 0-2 pitch. That one's up and in and pulled out to right. That ball's going to be trouble. It's down for a hit. Beavers needs to hurry. A throw is coming into second. A play won't be there for us. Throws a little bit offline. Soderstrom has a leadoff double, and I'm not sure if that pitch was even in the zone. It looked to be up and in, and he still turned on it. I tell you what, these A's hitters can hit. Can't really blame Bassitt for that one. Here's Jacob Wilson. That one's fouled straight back into the crowd. Wilson hitting .289. USA 45-47 is here. Tank and Gary Reebok. I think I'm caught up, everybody. Edward Bowers is here. All right. 0-1 on Jacob Wilson. The pitch. A little Oh, my God. It's off of Bassitt's. Good grief. I don't believe it, man. It's a comebacker to Bassitt. To his right, he goes to pick it up, and somehow his own leg gets in the way, and it just makes the ball kick a couple of feet away, and everybody's safe. Must be the pink shoes. So it's first and third, nobody out here for the A's. And a first pitch curveball from Bassitt misses. Wasn't very close. Bassitt's curveball last time out was dreadful, and that was the first one today, and it was not close. Cortez batting .356. Sinker outside, 2-0. Might be time for BW to start drinking. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got a cutter by him at 89. 2 balls, 1 strike. David's ready to smash his head on the table. Well, what is the table made out of? 2-1 pitch. Fouled away, 2-2. Bassitt really could use a strikeout right now, but he's not really a strikeout pitcher. I guess we'll trade a run for a double play. Here's a throw to first. And runner back over there. Is that Wilson at first? It's Soderstrom at third, Wilson at first. Here's the 2-2. That ball's hit out to left, right at Ward. He's going towards right. He'll make the catch. There's only one play, and that's to throw to second. As the lead runner at third can tag and score with ease. It is a sacrifice fly for Cortez, and the A's have an early lead in the top of the second, 1-0. 1 out with a runner at first base. Lawrence Butler, the number 7 hitter in this lineup for the A's, looks at a first pitch curve, and that one was okay. 71 miles an hour, but it does hit the outside corner. I mean, that is like an eephus pitch. The 0-1 goes to a cutter. That's a 19-mile-an-hour difference in velocity. And Butler can only foul it away. It's 0-2. Just a hair high. Hair high. Runner at first, 1 out. A run in for the A's. 1-2 on Butler. Bassitt steps off. He doesn't throw to first. Just a look. That's an disengagement either way. Here comes the pitch. That ball's hit to the right side. Alonso with a nice stop. A high throw to second, but it stays within reach of Gunnar, and he will get that force play. It's always risky. A ball hit to first, trying to throw to second with that runner in that throwing lane there. So Alonso trying to throw over the runner Wilson. He does, but it's a very small window between throwing it over the runner but not throwing it over your teammate. He does get that lead runner, though, so it's a fielder's choice, 2 down. With Butler now at first base, the batter is Zach Geloff. Good series for Geloff. First pitch is a strike, sinker, middle of the plate. Harper and Schwarber took Sagano deep in the first. All right, that's the sugar I know. 0-1 pitch, breaking ball. There you go, Bassitt. He gets a swing and a miss on a curveball. First one of those today. And with 2 strikes and 2 out, what there is of this crowd today, which is only a fraction of the first 2 games, they're making a little bit of noise. I'm looking at a guy sitting right behind home plate, wearing an orange shirt, and he's just looking at a book or something. Bro, you've got the best seat in the house. I don't get it. Called strike 3. Bassitt goes up the ladder and away with a sinker. It hits not the very corner, but a nice spot, and it froze Geloff to end the inning. A strikeout from Bassitt.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right. Bassitt does give up a run in his first inning. Pushes his ERA back to an even 6 on the season. On to the bottom of the second. It'll be Alonso, Basayo, and Taveras. Hi, everybody. Everybody. Hey, folks, would you like to know how well the channel is doing during this rough stretch? Yesterday's game netted the channel a grand total of new subscribers. The count, keep in mind, the first month of the season, like 30 games. We averaged about 27 new subscribers a game. Yesterday, 1. That 1 subscriber from yesterday, thank you. Appreciate it. I want to thank you very much for that. I really do. Folks, I would hope you're looking more at the game than you are at your laptop, honestly. Yeah, I mean, likes are nice for the channel, but honestly, I would be more than happy for you to abstain from hitting the like button if it meant just putting your electronic devices away at the ballpark and enjoying the ball game. But that's just me. Pete Alonso, strike 1. Next pitch is up and in. He fouls it away. It's 0-2, just like that on the polar bear.
A polar bear stirs.
1.90 on the whip now. Oh, great. Hey, Phantom, more glitching with my, whatchamacallit. And I've got my computer propped up, and we're only in the second inning. What just happened? Albarnez, he's got a catcher's mitt on. Albarnez has put on a mask. What is Albarnez doing? What is Albarnez doing? Albarnez has lost his mind. Craig Albarnez went into the dugout, retrieved a catcher's mitt, a catcher's mask, has put both on, and stuck his cap on top of the mask, and just looks like he's lost his mind out there. I don't know what's going on. Folks, we got a full count I don't. Is this supposed to get the team going? Well, we got a ground ball to second. Alonso's gone on a 3-2 pitch, one away. Maybe this is an idea for a future bobblehead. Hey, folks, come to Craig Albanese bobblehead night. We've got him wearing a catcher's mask and the hat on top. Remember that game? We've turned it into a marketing gimmick. Here's Sammy Basayo, first pitch, swing and a miss.
Sammy.
Basayo's batting .270, and if I ever see him out of the lineup when a DH spot is open and you pick a guy like Mayo instead, I'm going to write a very stern letter to the front office. That's what I'm going to do. 0-2 on Sammy now. Right. That's cute. Here's a ground ball to second. Sammy's going to be retired. 2 away. Leody Taveras coming up. I gotcha. Just trying to deal with the trauma in his own way. Understandable. First pitch to Taveras is outside for ball 1. Yeah, you might as well, right? I'm trying to think of some famous examples of people that knew that they were in a bad spot and they're like, you know what? It's like that movie Office Space. You know, if you've ever seen it, the main character, he hates his job. He's stuck, but he goes to see some like life coach slash psychic, or what do you call it? I don't know. Some kind of mentalist, put you in a trance. And he goes back to work just not giving them a damn anymore, and it just makes life better. Here's a ground ball on the infield. Taveras, a comebacker to the pitcher. He will be thrown out, and the Orioles are retired here. 1-2-3. We go to the third. 1-0 A's. You see, the problem is that I just don't care. When there's a problem, I have 6 different people coming to tell me about it. And don't get me started on these TPS reports. I got a meeting with the 2 Bobs. Folks, I tell you what, maybe Albanese can come out with a printer, throw it out on the field, and start beating it with a baseball bat. That would be fun. If you have a phone, you have a lawyer. My God, I've been hearing that commercial now for 40-something years. Science and Kirk. Of course. You got to have those analytics on standby. I think the team would do better if you just leaned back and played some Tetris and just said, don't worry about it. Wait a minute. The Oriole bird just got married? What is this? There's 2 Oriole birds. One's dressed like Mrs. Roper. What was that? I don't know what's going on anymore, folks. It's like Toontown at the ballpark these days. I hate tunes. Jeff McNeil looks at a first pitch cutter called a strike. We're in the top of the third, 1-0 Athletics. You please have a city name I'm supposed to use. I like to alternate between the nickname and then the city name, for some variety. Tired of saying Athletics or A's. Give me a city. Jeff McNeil has an 0-2 count. Just a bit high from Bassitt, a rising sinker. That might sound like a contradiction. Did we challenge this? Wait, Alvarez is coming out. It's going to be the same situation as the A's. If Bassitt wanted to challenge and the umpire said, sorry, I'm not granting it, well, it would have still worked in our favor because that pitch was out of the zone, at least from my memory. But now Alvarez is having words with the ump. He's not nose to nose with him. It's Mother's Day. Let's see. Albie, I need a little more fire from you, buddy. All right, so Sammy apparently tapped right after the pitch. Wow. But that pitch was a ball, wasn't it? So is this umpire just putting his foot down and saying, I refuse to use the robots? Uh-oh. There's the bench coach. Uh-oh. Somebody wants to get tossed. If Alvarez doesn't want to. Somebody give me an ID. I forget our bench coach. Miguel Cairo. Miguel Cairo has apparently lost his shit. He's already been tossed. All right. Well, Miguel Cairo can go chill in the dugout. One, two, the count on McNeil. Curveball. Got a little piece. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Up and in. It's still swung on. A little dribbler up the first base line. Bassitt's going to flip it straight out of the glove to Alonso at first to get the out. One away in the third. Bassitt's trailing 1-0, but the pitch count is doing okay. Whoa. Well, then you got to tap it so loud that it's like you can't pretend like you didn't at least hear me tap if you're not looking. A foul ball, apparently. I mean, the batter, Kurtz, just reacted like he fouled the ball off himself with the ball going into fair territory right to first base. And it is a foul ball. Nick Kurtz will continue his at-bat with a 1-1 count. The ball fouled off himself, but still worked his way right over to Alonso. One ball, one strike. Up and away, 2-1. One out, nobody on. Top of the third. Tap it and turn around. Phantom. Is that like smack it up, flip it, and rub it down? Here's a swing and a miss on a curveball. Bassitt's curveball is looking better today, or at least it's more effective anyway. Oh my God, there's a name I totally forgot about. Jack Cust. 2-2 pitch, up and in, swung on and missed. And that's another pitch that's starting to look pretty good here for Bassitt, that cutter. He's going up and in on it to lefties. And it's giving him fits here. A couple of lefty batters. All right, Bassitt.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
2 down for Langoliers. He goes after a sinker on the first pitch, fouls it off. Still just 29 pitches right now for Bassitt with 2 out in the third. Oh, I forgot, though. He came in only to start the second, so really his pitch count is... Oh, he just hit Langoliers. That ball rode in on him. It started pretty close to the inside part of the zone, but just kept riding in. Langoliers could not avoid getting hit there. Looks like it got him on the forearm. Seems to be okay. Trainer is going to give him that typical line of questioning to make sure everything's cool. Langoliers going to first base with a 2-out hit by pitch. So yeah, it's really just the second inning for Bassitt. So really it's 15 pitches per inning at this point. So I thought he had a really nice pitch count. I forgot about that first inning. Brent Rooker is 0 for 1. First pitch is high. My God, am I hearing Kevin Brown trying to talk up Bassitt? We're seeing what might be 1.5 innings of decent work from Chris Bassitt, and Kevin Brown is talking it up like, huh? Folks, this is what we paid for. $18 million, huh? Slow your roll, Kevin. Let's see how Bassitt looks through 5 innings of work. I'm rooting for him, but my God, I'm not ready to praise him already. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1 to Rooker. That one is a sweeper, and it will be low. Ball 3. Nice looking day downtown. There's a called strike on the corner. Full count, 2 out. Runner at first will be off on this 3-2 pitch. Crowd making some 2 out, 2 strike noise. Trying to get it. Bassitt out of this inning. Here comes the payoff. And that is what? We're looking for a swing appeal. So Sammy did 2 things at once. First, he asked for the appeal, but at the same time, he's tapping for a challenge in case the appeal didn't work. Well, guess what? Neither worked. The batter didn't swing, and the pitch wasn't a strike. The Orioles lose a challenge, and that really worked. First and second now with 2 down for Tyler Soderstrom. Curveball inside. Did they call that a strike? Wow. That was inside. We got the strike. It's 0-1. Folks, what is going on here today? More shenanigans. Line drive to right. Caught by Alonso. My goodness. Alonso, the big boy. Just about a 2-inch vertical leap. But it's enough to snare a line drive that would have gone down the right field line and scored a run. That ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the third. The A's lead it 1-0. Glove is in the air. Folks, subscribers, we need you. If you're watching right now and you're not yet subscribed, what the heck are you doing? Join us, fellow bird watchers. I would look at the odometer right now, but my screen is freaking the hell out. So let's talk about the like count then. We got more than twice as many people here right now than there are likes. So more than half of you could really help out right now. We're in a commercial break. You won't miss anything, and it's only going to take a second or two of your time. Please help out the channel and the rest of the community here and hit that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. Again, I promise you, it's not an empty gesture. It does help the channel grow. There is a method to the madness, and I'm telling you sincerely, it is appreciated. Thank you. Folks, the 3-game series with the Yankees starts tomorrow. All 3 games start at the same time, which is too early. 6:35 p.m. first pitch. Every game will start on my stream at 6:20, 15 minutes before. Get your butt over here and get your pregame notes. Yankees coming to town starting tomorrow. Hope you'll be here with me. First pitch to begin the bottom of the third is ball 1 to Dylan Beavers. Folks, I know it's Mother's Day. I don't care. Could you please show me your beavers?
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
That one's a little bit low. 2-0 the count on Beavers. Hitting .232. Couple of homers, 11 RBI. Hit on the ground towards second. Backhanded, but it will not be held by the... Look at Beavers trying to go to second. McNeil is having all kinds of trouble picking up the ball. And Beavers hustle and observation of McNeil struggling to get this ball. He turns it into 2 bases. McNeil ranging far to his right. It just snuck under the glove. He went tumbling. So he had to go retrieve it about 10, 15 feet further into the outfield. Beavers turned onto the Jets. McNeil tried to pick up the ball to fire it in, but he couldn't pick it up. We got a runner at second, nobody out. Here is Weston Wilson. He looks at a slider for a strike. We need Weston to help out, and here's his button. Help out, buddy. Swing and a miss. He chased one inside, half a foot for strike 2. I mean, come on, man. We got a runner at second, nobody out, down a run. You got to get him over. And that swing on a pitch like that is not the kind of swing that says I'm trying to move a guy over. 0-2 is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Orioles do have some decent stats offensively. They've got the 5th highest slugging percentage of all offenses in baseball with runners in scoring position. That's not too bad of a spot to be in. This pitch outside, 2-2, folks. First bugle of the day. Sevy with a look at the runner, and now he's going to turn around and throw, but the fielder, McNeil, that he threw to was nowhere near the base. Not sure what that was for. Beavers at second with nobody out. The Orioles down a run. The pitch. In on the hands and fouled up the third baseline. Still 2-2. Come on, Charm City. Another 2-2 to Wilson. Up and in, full count. Come on, folks. Let's go. Come on. Hey, Mr. Wilson. We need some help, buddy. Put the ball in play. Payoff pitch. He takes ball 4. A sweeper. That wound up a half a foot off the plate outside. We got first and second and nobody out, folks.
I'm walking here.
It'll be Blaze Alexander. And now, do you lay one down here? I think you do. But it would require Gunnar Henderson to deliver. The third baseman, Geloff, is playing in. He's looking for a bunt. And Blaze shows bunt. He gets it down up the first base side. It's a good one. Kurtz with a bit of a bobble. He has just the one play, and Blaze gets the job done. He bunted to the right part of the infield, the correct part. It happened to be the right side. As Geloff was ready to come in from third. Blaze. That is good bunting right there. Why don't more guys know how to do that? Second and third with one out for Gunnar. Gunnar, you have to produce here. You have to. First pitch popped foul and out of play. Gunnar, for the love of God.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
You must shake off that rust. The 0-1 pitch. In on the hands, and the ball hit the first. We should score a run. It's a race to the bag, and Gunnar's going to win it. Sevy couldn't cover. Kurtz couldn't make it there in time. Gunnar's speed comes through. And an RBI to boot to tie the ball game. It's 1-1 with first and third, one out. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
What the hell are those socks Nick Kurtz is wearing? My goodness. All right, ball 1 to Taylor Ward. Walked his first time, but then got caught stealing.
Taylor?
He's got an RBI spot. That runner 90 feet away is the go-ahead run. Whoa, close play. Checking on Gunnar at first. Why is every check on Gunnar so close? Ward, we need you to get one in the air here. There's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Ward. And here's a bugle. Get a little lift on this one, Taylor. A little lift. Oh, a perfect slider, knee high on the outside corner, right on that sweet spot of the corner there. Strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, and a snap throw to first. Good grief. Another close play. The A's pick up the phone to be sure. And I swear, Gunnar, if you're going to run, Here comes the 1-2. It's a called strike 3. You got to be kidding me. I'm sorry. They called a ball, and the A's are going to challenge and win. It's not even close. The entire baseball is in the zone, and Ward is struck out. I can't believe Ward struck out there. It's like Gunnar and Ward change roles whenever one is doing something in a spot where we needed to do. I don't know what we're doing. Rutschman, we need the clutch, Rutsch. First and third, 2 down.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
We can't let another runner at third. Coming up the middle, but right to Wilson, playing perfectly near the second base bag. He catches a hard hit liner, and the inning is over. The Orioles tie the game, but damn, the go-ahead run 90 feet away with only 1 out, and we can't get him in. 2 men left on. This seems to be a pattern. Even when we do score, we're still left feeling like we should have done more. But at least we're level, and we move on. 3 innings in the books, 6 more to go. 1-1 ball game. Folks, I'll be back in just a bit. Okay, hit that like button, please, and subscribe, folks. Again, yesterday, 1 subscriber. Yikes.
He met a strange friend.
Bacon! Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! 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 Gotta be bacon! Only one thing smells like bacon! That's bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon! There! From that bag! What's it say? I can't read! Please, please, give me what's in the bag! Chewy, yummy, smoky bacon!
There you go.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! No, 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 no! It's bacon!
No, it's Bacon Strips, brand dog snack from Purina. Bacon Strips. Dogs don't know it's not bacon.
It's bacon!
Call it the Baltimore miracle or some shit.
All right, back underway, and a first pitch cutter in there for a strike from Bassitt to Jacob Wilson. Wilson 0 for 1, but he reached on an error first time up. Pitch number 40 of the afternoon from Bassitt is a tapper foul, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff batter in the top of the 4th. The pitch up and away. Sounds like money ball to me, Phantom. The 1-2. Curveball hit on the ground. Foul up the third base line. Oh, I don't disagree. It's a pattern I've seen here in the past probably 4 to 5 games. So you hope it's not going to stay that way for too long. The last 5 games versus the first 35. But, yeah. Hopefully just a little blip on the season here for Ward. The count is 2-2 on Wilson. The pitch. Ball hit to the right and a giant hole over there on the infield. It'll get through to right field for a base hit. A Leadoff single for Jacob Wilson. Why did I forget that Bassitt did come up with the A's before those years with Toronto? Made the 2021 All-Star team as a member of the A's. First pitch strike to Cortez. Folks, how you doing? Cortez with the RBI for the A's. The sac fly last time up, which was his first time up. Check swing, he didn't go. 1 ball, 1 strike. This pitch is swung on and missed. A changeup from Bassitt. That was a nice idea. Low changeup. Got the chase. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 is very high. All right. Here comes the 2-2. Hit on the ground to the second baseman, Blaze. It looks like he got the tag on the one guy, and did he get a double play out of this? Yes, he did. Blaze tags the runner going to second, throws out the runner at first for a 4-4-3 double play. That is the appropriate way to put it, folks. 4-4-3 if you're scoring. Either way, we turn 2. Where the hell's the button? Two down, nobody on for Lawrence Butler. Bassitt, sinker, fouled away. Now what is the ump doing? Just need some new baseballs? All right. Lawrence Butler is rocking a bedazzled pink belt in honor of Mother's Day. I'm watching a Major League Baseball player by choice wear an accessory that has been bedazzled. What is the world coming to? 1-1 the count on Butler. Pitch. Fouled away off to the right. Okay, I don't need that much of a close-up. I am not Lawrence Butler's proctologist. 1-2 the count. 2 down, nobody on, top of the 4th. Here comes the pitch. And it is swung on and fouled away. Still 1-2. I'm pretty sure anytime Lawrence Butler helps the team win the game, the headline in the local paper says, "The Butler did it." That's just a headline that you just have to use, right? Another foul ball. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's my water. Thought I'd lost it. The 1-2. A little piece of it. Did he get a piece? I think he did. The crowd is reacting like it's a strike 3, but the at-bat is still alive. Oh, yeah, I know, Janet. It's called vajazzle. Why do I know that? 1-2 pitch to Butler. And my game just froze. Maybe YouTube has a instant shut you down thing when you say the name or say the word vajazzled. What happened to this? Folks, did you ever think that word would pop up on a Orioles broadcast? What happened? Why is this frozen? Folks, it's a 1-2 count on Butler. I don't know if this inning's over already. Hopefully it is, but I'm going to refresh everything. I don't know if I want to look at the Charm City chat right now. The 1-2 I'm looking at is low, 2-2. Did he foul off a pitch somewhere? Or am I just picking up where I left off? Am I way behind now? I don't know. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, bases empty, top of the 4th, 1-1 ball game. And now it just jumped to a commercial. So I guess it just skipped itself ahead to live. So Butler must have been retired. I'll tell you how. He struck out. Yay. Right, more about vajazzling. Folks, I'm ready to give my TED Talk. Hey, folks, we got 145 people here. Thank you all for attending here on this beautiful Mother's Day. Every Mother's Day is a beautiful Mother's Day. Do me a favor. Do this for the moms out there. And hit the like button. Hit it. And don't think of me. Think of your mom. You like your mom, don't you? Hit that like button. Let's get to 100. We got the people here to do it. We're in the teens away from getting there. And that would be a nice achievement here. Getting near the halfway point of the ball game. Bottom of the 4th, Alonso up. First pitch, he looks at a 96-mile-an-hour sinker for a strike.
A polar bear stirs.
Vajazzle, that's with a J, Kevin. That would be with a J. I know the G would be more closer to the reference, but if you're playing Scrabble, it's VAJ. Don't ask me how I know this. 2-1 the count on Alonso. I might want to pay attention. He reaches for one down low and pops it up to center field. Still hits it about 365 feet. But straight away to center, Butler with the catch, 1 down. Folks, I'm just, discussing your typical Mother's Day type of topics. That's okay, right? Here's Sammy Basayo.
Sammy.
0 for 1. Oh, Tank. You lucky, lucky son of a gun. Is that a lyric from Jumpin' Jack Flash? It sounds like a Jumpin' Jack Flash lyric that never existed until now. 1-1 on Basayo. I was raised by a toothless, bearded hag. Yeah, oh yeah, but it's all right. Matter of fact, it's a gas. It's all right. Jumpin' Jack Flash, it's a guess. Hey, it's 2-2 on Sammy, folks.
Sammy.
Folks, little known fact. Shut up. Little known fact, I was born with a spike right through my head. And man, that must have been tough on my mom. This ball's hit to left, down the corner, into the foul ground, and it's going to reach the crowd. Sammy still has a count of 2-2. Boy, this Mother's Day show is spiraling out of control quickly. Called strike 3. Basayo done in on a really nice sinker at 97, hitting the outside black. 2 down. A lot of movement, and it hit right on the outside corner. That is pretty filthy. Leody Taveras, he gets a change up and takes it low for ball 1. Leody, 0 for 1 today. Gets a called strike at 98, top of the zone. Severino doing a good job moving the ball around. One. Now he goes low and in and gets a swing and a miss. So 3 pitches. He's gone low and away, then up and away, and then now low and in. And that's what I'm talking about. Moving that ball around. Not letting a hitter lock in on any one place. Next pitch will be number 60 with 2 down in the 4th. And it's popped up. Good in the inning. But the shortstop is going to have to move out of the way as Soderstrom, the left fielder, comes barreling in to make the catch. So Sevy, 60 pitches through 4, right on 15 per inning. And just the 1 run. He's having a nice start. That ERA of his has just now gone as little below 4 as you can. 3.99. 5th inning coming up. We're tied at 1. I'm taking my mom to Hooters for Mother's Day. Joel, I feel like that's the kind of thing where you're like your girlfriend, you're like, I'm going to buy you a birthday present. And it's like, I don't know, like a stereo or something, like something that's basically for you to use, but you're like, hey, here, I got you this, even though we're living together and I'm basically using it as much as you. I got this for you. I feel like, Joel, you're doing that for you. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical. Feel like you're looking out for number 1 here. Yes, I get the for Mother's Day, but she's actually clocking in. Okay. All right, now it makes sense. It just happens to be Mother's Day. She's going to work. All right, what section is she in? I'll try to find her. I'll leave a good tip. Folks, everybody's wearing their crab hats. There is a infestation of crabs in Baltimore, the STD capital of the world, making it known here today at Oriole Park. Everybody's got crabs. Folks, top of the 5th, Chris Bassitt. This is his 4th inning of work as Keegan Akin pitched a 1-2-3 first. Curveball to Zach Geloff is low for ball 1. It'll be Geloff followed by McNeil, and then Kurtz. Oh, you should see what Melanie is wearing today. Melanie looks like a cocktail waitress working at a funeral. Got this like silk black tight mini skirt tank top thingamajig. Melanie's pulling out all the stops today. This pitch is a strike, a cutter hitting the outside corner. 1-2 on Geloff. Oh yeah, Melanie's a delicious dish today. I don't know if I'd take Melanie to Arby's. Here's a ball hit out to left. Ward is camped under it, makes the catch, 1 away. Folks, I'm just really riffing today, aren't I? Yeah, Melanie likes to go to Arby's because they've got the meats. Jeff McNeil at the plate, 0 for 1. Swing and a miss on a curveball. Folks, I think my comedy's improving the more the Orioles screw up. So we have a backup plan. No matter how it goes, either we get better and enjoy the game, or we get worse and the comedy gets better. 0-1 pitch. Called a strike. That was probably inside, and McNeil's just standing there going, what do I do? Well, you can't do anything now. You just stand there. You're out of options. 0-2 the count. That's right, folks. I'm the sad clown trying to make you laugh behind my tears. Make it a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the 5th. 1-1 ball game. I did get funnier all of a sudden. Thanks. I'm glad my comedic abilities have leveled up for you. Sorry for all the previous mediocre to subpar humor you were experiencing for the first 40 games of the season. That is out number 2. As McNeil struck out. All right. Nick Kurtz hits one to left. Ward going to his left makes the catch, and that's a 1-pitch out, and that's it for the inning. This ball game is halfway over. We're tied at 1. All right. I'm in a zone. That's what I'm here for, folks. I'm like a support animal you bring with you on the airplane. I'm just here to try to help you get through. All right? Remember, folks, how valuable I am to your lives. Our pitching is doing well today, at least. Yeah? Nah, we just gotta do the 3 different things. The pitching, the hitting, the defense. Maybe a little base running thrown in. Maybe some managerial decision making thrown in there. All right, we've got about 5 or 6 things. But we got the pitching. Arby's has the meats. I'm like a good bra, reliable and full of support. And I never can figure out how to take it off. Hey, look, it's another giveaway, folks. This one's May 28th against the Blue Jays. It's the AAPI night. It's another hat. Folks, do you need yet another hat? Folks, the Orioles, if they're not careful, are going to have more hats than wins. Here's a first pitch strike to Dylan Beavers. We are underway in the bottom of the fifth.
Nice beaver.
Thank you.
And on the ground toward first, Kurtz will take it to the bag and get the out on his own. One away in the bottom of the fifth. It is like that. Weston Wilson. Hey, he walked in his only other plate appearance. First pitch strike from Severino, who's up to 63 pitches. Check swing. It looks like he went. They appeal. No, he didn't go. What do I know? 1-1 the count. Probably get a discount. You will get a discount if you use the promo code PROLLY. Weston Wilson strikes. No, that's strike two. Sorry to get ahead of myself. Folks, be nice to win a game and in convincing fashion, no less. Ball hit out to right. That one's in the corner. Where's it going to go? Is it fair? That ball is just foul to the right of the foul pole on the opposite side of the flag court there, where those final few seats of the lower bowl come around over there. Yeah, about 10 feet to the right of the foul pole. 1-2 on Weston Wilson. Pitch. Called strike three. Wilson got one on the inside edge. That sinker at 98. 98. Woof. I'm honestly happy that it's a tie ball game right now because Severino's looking pretty tough. First pitch to Blaze is low. Blaze laid down a sacrifice, and that did eventually help score our only run today. That one misses. 2-0 on Blaze.
I do believe I'm on fire.
That's where they retire. Yeah, those are all Baltimore retirees. 3-0 on Blaze. He can get on. Gunner would be next. That's ball four. A 4-pitch walk. Severino suddenly couldn't find the zone there for 4 pitches. Blaze is happy about it.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
All right, Gunner, what can you do? What would you do for a Klondike bar? Gunner's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch hit right back off the glove of Severino. Diving stop by Wilson. He can't do anything. He might be hurt. Wilson couldn't pop up after making a diving stop, and everybody's going to be safe. And right now, he's still down on one knee, just now getting to his feet with the trainer jogging out there to check on him. Let's see. He makes a lunge If I saw anything, it looked like he extended one of his legs a little bit awkwardly. I'm thinking it's a leg thing, although now he's holding out his left hand and arm. No, it's his left arm, I guess. That's the issue. I'm way off. That's his glove arm. All that's going on right now is Wilson's going through a bunch of questions, and he's not really testing anything, and he's coming off. He's out of the game. That is quite odd. I really can't tell what went wrong there on that dive. Hopefully it's not too serious, but it's the final game of this series. We won't be seeing him no more. See who comes in here to replace Wilson. It hasn't been changed yet on my screen. There's 2 on for the Orioles with 2 out. Wilson making his way back to the clubhouse. Who is that coming out? Is that Hernandez? Or Hernandez? All right, so Hernandez is going to take over at third base. Zach Geloff, the original third baseman. Or no. Hernandez will play short. Okay. Never mind. It's a straight switch. Hernandez takes over at short for Wilson. This might really help us. I'm not sure if Hernandez has a whole lot of experience at short. Folks, first and second, 2 down. Taylor Ward at the plate. He's walked. He's struck out. We need him to put it in play. Up and away, ball 1. I mean, we'll take a walk. I'd just like to see Ward get a hit. Drive in at least 1. 2 down, 2 on the pitch. Off the plate for ball 2, folks. Come on, Charm City. Two and 0 on Ward. The pitch. Off the plate, ball 3. I tell you what, he may not want to swing, but he's just not getting a lot of strikes. The 3-0. There's one. 97. 3 balls, 1 strike. Where are all the charges, folks? Come on. Hello. 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 Achtung, Achtung. We've got a rally here. 3-1. That's a strike. That sinker just caught the inside corner. And we got a full count with 2 down. Both runners can take off as soon as Sevy starts his delivery here with 2 down. Come on, Ward. The payoff pitch. Reached for and popped up. Get out of play. First base side. Kurtz with a look. It's out of reach. 3 rows back in. A guy with one of those crab hats. He's got it on backwards just to make it look a little more tacky. Comes up with the souvenir. Give that fan a contract. And some fashion advice. 3-2 pitch coming to Ward, folks. 2 down, 2 on, 1-1 ball game. The pitch. Fouled again. This one more of a line drive. And it might have nearly gotten Melanie Newman. She says she's okay. She's wearing those ridiculous, obnoxious sunglasses on an overcast day. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled back again. Folks. $80 pitches now for Severino. 8 pitches so far in this sequence. We're going to throw back to second. A lob, and again, for the second time today, Sevy just lobbing it to a middle infielder nowhere near the base. I don't know if he's just doing that to catch his breath for a minute or what. Another 3-2. We're waiting. Here it comes. Up and away, ball 4. Taylor Ward. He's just a walk machine. And he don't walk for nobody but us. He's just a walk machine. And he don't walk for nobody but us. Hey. Folks, the bases are loaded. How do you feel? Adley Rutschman's coming up with the bases loaded. Folks, Rutschman's 0 for 2, and he came in batting around 333, or he's still batting, 311, yeah. He's due. Basically, he's due. He's due, and he's due at the right time. Bases loaded, 2 down.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Here we go. First pitch. Low for ball 1. Get those bugles going. There's a righty in the A's pen, Krisky. The 1-0. 2-0, that one's outside. That one is outside. The pitch. Hit in the air. Left center field. A long run toward a leaping grab on the track by Soderstrom. Robs extra bases with the bases loaded. The inning ends with nothing. What do we have to do? Unbelievable.
Big buck, stop it all.
Folks, I can't. You're killing me, Smalls. Folks. Just about enough to make you want to pull your hair out.
Shame. 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 Shame.
Sorry. Well, we're still tied, I guess. We got that going for us, which is nice. Chris Bassitt gets back to work in the top of the 6th. It's Shea Langoliers, and he takes ball 1, breaking ball way off the plate. The 1-0. Just a bit off that time with a cutter. 2-0. Bassitt must have a blister on his throwing hand because there are blood droplets on the pant leg by where his right hand would be rubbing on there. So that's a bit of a concern, and he's fallen behind 3-0 on Langoliers. There's a strike. Gets a sinker over. Must be something in the luckies. That or I've just hit my wit's end. Popped up by Langoliers on the infield. Alonso coming in hard. Will take it. Right near the foul line. Not too far from home plate. First out here for Bassitt. Again, this is not his 6th inning of work. It's his 5th inning of work. So he's now gone 4 1/3, giving up just the 1 run. Brent Rooker at the plate. Hit hard on the third base side and a nice pick by Wilson. He throws across the diamond in time, 2 away. I really feel like I'm just done with Kobe Mayo. You know why? Because as soon as the ball was hit to third, I'm like, wait, is Mayo playing? And it made my heart sink for a minute, like, are we going to mess up this ground ball? And that's not healthy. Tyler Soderstrom. I had such high hopes for Mayo. I really did. First pitch, curveball low for ball 1. It's time to move on to a new condiment. We need to maybe call up Larry Mustard. See what he's got. There's a strike. Sinker at the knees on the inside corner. 1-1 the count. Folks, am I led to believe we're nearing 100 likes? Just 3 away, apparently? Oh, great. Now I can't see anything. I can't see anything now with my screen. Soderstrom pops it up in the shallow center. Tavares is waiting, and he's got it to end the inning. And apparently for the next 3 to 3.5 innings, I will have 0 ability to look at my computer. But I think I was told, or I think I found out, that if I do close my laptop, it doesn't end the stream. Folks, we got a commercial. I'm going to give it a try, see what happens. God help me. I just closed my laptop. Let's see, the heat, I'm giving it a feel. Yeah, over on the right side, it's a little hot. I wouldn't say it's alarmingly hot. Expect some warmth. But I've got that little prop in there to get some air circulating underneath the laptop. I don't know. Okay, I can see. I'm opening it back up. Did I go away for a minute or anything? Did that work? Okay, wow. Folks, I am finding workaround solutions to all of my stupid problems. All right, the whole time. Did the odometer rolled over, hon? Folks, 4570 on the odometer. Thank you for subscribing today. Thank you for finding the channel. Things right now aren't going so good if you're noticing. The Orioles have dropped 8 of their last 10. The 2 wins we did get were back-to-back in Florida. They weren't exactly convincing wins. The pitching wasn't good. We had some good offense, though. But some of these other losses, well, I'd say basically the first loss here against Oakland, that one felt winnable. And the game we dropped, the one game we did drop against the Marlins seemed winnable. We got absolutely just beat up by the Yankees in that 4-game series. I don't know why Severino's being given a little bit extra warm-up time. Oh, I guess they did some maintenance around the pitching mound there. Boy, that dirt looks pretty rough. All right, folks, I guess it's Pete Alonso to lead off. Alonso versus Severino. It's the middle of the Oriole order in the bottom of the 6th. Folks, we need some polar bears.
A polar bear stirs.
Pardon me, do you have any gray poupon? All right. Pardon me, do you have any gray poupon? Like, even if I did, how dare you ask me from just some stranger in the car next to me? Like, if it was anything else. First pitch misses, 1-0 to Alonso. Next one is fouled away. That one hit the inside corner. Sevy's had a really nice sinker going today. He's given up 4 walks. That's been his main issue. But it hasn't really come back to cost him. Here's a comebacker right to him on an easy bounce. And Alonso will be retired. Severino on 87 pitches, trying to get through 6 innings. On the scale of Roseanne to Shakira, how hot is it? Well, we're talking about Roseanne being the hottest, right? Here's Sammy Basayo. First pitch, low and in. 0 for 2 is Sammy.
Sammy.
Sammy. Low and in, 2-0.
Sammy.
Everybody's due. Everybody's due. Sorry. Oh, wait. Sorry. I think we're supposed to go back over here. Sammy with a ball to right center field and deep. That ball's going to bounce off the track. Sammy's thinking, too. The throw in is not going to be in time. A 1-out double. And a little bit of the... from Sammy. Folks, splash it up. We got a go-ahead run in scoring position.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Sammy is gonna be so good. He's gonna be so good. He might already be good. Here's Taveras. First pitch high for ball 1. Taveras is due. Like I said, everybody's due. Taveras 0 for 2. Inside, but he started a swing. No appeal. Okay. 2-0 the count. Hitters count for Taveras. The 2-0. That ball's hit out to center. Butler coming in. It's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. Sammy wisely didn't just break right off contact. It was hard to judge. He will only be able to stop at third, but the Orioles now have the go-ahead run with one out at third base again. And I'll be damned if I watch us screw this up again. Where is the hat? Folks, calling all cars, where is the hat? Come on. First pitch swinging, Dylan Beavers fouls it off to the left. Folks, show me your Beavers. First and third, one out. Tie ball game.
Nice Beaver.
Thank you.
The 0-1 pitch, very high, 1-1 the count. Severino now on 95 pitches. The tank might be running low. We hope so. We got to get that go-ahead run in. Snap throw to first. Tavares back in. Right-hander Sterner is up for the A's in their bullpen. Justin Sterner, just in case. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Man, oh man, can't we... Do we always have to leave it down the 2 strikes? Come on, get that runner in from third. Please. I'm begging you. Come on, Beavers. Catcher setting up inside. The pitch. That ball's middle of the plate. Beavers goes opposite field. That ball, is it fair? Is it fair? It's a foul ball. Even the crowd thought it was fair. We'll do it again. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Less than a foot away from the chalk. So 1-1 ball game. Orioles trying to get a go-ahead run in from third with 1 out. The pitch. Way low and in. Backs Beavers away for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fouled back. A sweeper from Sevy that started off the plate. Good for Beavers to not give up on that pitch and just foul it off. Next pitch from Severino is number 100. Throw to first. Tavares back. That's the second check on him. I wouldn't mind thinking about getting Tavares in motion here. The 2-2. Up and in ball 3. And there goes Tavares. The throw down. It bounces in and Tavares swipes the base. BW calls it. That takes the conventional double play away and an even bigger increase of odds to at least drive in 1 run here. Come on, second and third, 1 out. Full count on Beavers. Infield's creeping in. The pitch. Fouled away. Folks, blood pressure is rising. Eight pitches in this at-bat already. Another 3-2 to Beavers. Line drive to left. That is down for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw is cut off. We've got first and third and a lead. It's 2-1 Orioles in the bottom of the 6th. Show me your Beavers.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Whoops. Having some effects board issues. Folks, that will knock Severino out of the ball game. He is finito. The Orioles take the lead 2-1 and have a chance to add on. Still only one out, first and third. And due up is Weston Wilson. All right, folks. West is that way. We got his own button here.
Hey, Mr. Wilson!
Come on, Mr. Wilson. Help us remember what it's like to win a ball game, please. Beavers in the dugout. Look to see if we pinch run. Why would we pinch run Cowser? Beavers is as fast as Cowser, if not faster. That seems like crazy talk. A lot of times during these breaks, these players just go to the dugout for one reason or another. I can't see them putting Cowser in for Beavers to run. Beavers can run. Didn't you see that single he turned into a double? That ball off the second baseman? Just sitting there in shallow center? Hey, he's just going to drain the dragon. That's all that is. Right-handed Justin Sterner, 18 appearances, a 4.26. Yeah, oh, the analytics, of course.
Okay, now.
Are there things that make you angry?
Yes, analytics. Sterner's got a 4.26 ERA. Weston Wilson at the plate. The pitch. He's showing bunt, and he hopefully got the bat back. They appeal a bunt swing, but he didn't go. It's 1-0. There's a runner at third, and Wilson's showing bunt. Want to know the pitch? He shows bunt again and pops it up. What are we doing? What's the idea here? Tavares isn't breaking for home. It's a safety squeeze, or what is this? What do you call this? I don't know if Wilson can lay one down. And I just don't want to see him waste 2 strikes and then have to try to do something with 2 strikes. The 1-1 pitch. He shows bunt again, takes it inside, 2-1. Okay. What is the plan here? The third baseman playing a little closer in. Another bunt shown, and that's off the plate outside. Maybe there's a scouting report on this pitcher, Sterner. If you keep showing him bunt, it freaks him out, and he keeps throwing pitches off out of the zone. Now what do? You don't want to bunt 3-1, do you? Come on, get a fat pitch and hit it. Ball 4. I swear it's the only thing I can think of. That this Sterner guy really doesn't like to pitch to guys showing bunt. I don't know what else to make of this, but we got bases loaded now after Weston Wilson sat there showing bunt for 5 pitches. Now we got Blaze up. You're not going to bunt now. Folks, come on, Blaze.
I do believe I'm on fire.
The first pitch. Called a strike. Tap. tap. It's bases loaded. This is a tap situation. Come on. That was a ball. It's called a strike. That went outside a couple of more inches than the previous pitch, and now the ump correctly calls ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases loaded. 2-1 Baltimore in the bottom of the 6th. Folks, yes, please blaze up. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes on Blaze. I hear a bugle. I need a hat and a lucky. 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Blaze goes down smoldering. Somebody just threw sand on that fire. Folks, it's up to Gunnar Henderson. Bases loaded. Come on, dude. Deliver. First pitch just caught the outside corner with a backdoor cutter. Perfect pitch from Sterner. Strike 1. Come on, Gunnar.
His name's Gunnar and he's dating my mom.
Swing and a miss, and Gunnar chased a fastball way up and in. 0-2 the count. A lot of base runners out there for you, Gunnar. You don't have to drive them all in, but drive at least one in, would you, buddy? 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. God, he strikes out at the worst possible times. He's got a 2-hit game today. He's got an RBI, but damn it. Come on, Gunnar. The old Gunnar would deliver in these spots. The Orioles do take the lead. The inning is over, but we have left 8 men on base. 3 right there. At the end of 6, it's the Orioles 2, the A's 1. Oh, folks. Baseball's hard, isn't it? Walk hard. Hey, I'd love to see where the light count is, but every time I click over to look at my YouTube studio, I start to glitch out because of the monitor that's also there. How are we doing on the light count, folks? Where are we at? You mind if I ask? $107. All right, folks. Keep on going. I want to thank you for getting over 100, but let's keep going.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
And about how many people in the room would you say? Probably not too many. Certainly less than 200. Hopefully more than 100. 167. All right, so there you go, folks. 60 of you, from my unbelievable math skills, 60 of you, by my count, could help out right now and hit that thumbs up. What do you say? Work our way to 150. And happy Mother's Day, if you've only been here for a little while. Mama. All right. It is Hernandez who came in to replace the injured Jacob Wilson, leading off in the number 5 spot with Chris Bassitt out here for his 6th inning of work. We're in the top of the 7th. Again, if you weren't here at the beginning of the game, Bassitt didn't start. He started in the 2nd inning with Keegan Akin pitching the 1st. It's 1-0 on Hernandez. And a curveball, swing and a miss, 2-0. Man, that curve, floating it up there at 71 miles an hour. The 1-1. Called a strike. It looked low, and we're going to get a challenge by the A's, and they're going to win it. That was quite low by an entire baseball. And that count will be reversed from 1-2 to... Wait, did he not challenge? Or did they already... What happened? Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fine by me. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on a sweeper. Oh, that was a good one from Bassitt. Come on, buddy. Come on, Chris.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
It was a bit of a shaky start for Bassitt when he came into the ball game, especially when he misplayed the ball, hit back to him. But since that early struggle, it's been a good day for Chris. And there's a nice first pitch curveball to get ahead of Cortez. He's going to challenge it. I think he's going to lose. I think Bassitt caught that inside corner. And he did. Yes, sir. Only just a perfect pitch. That's right where you want it. It's 0-1, and there goes a challenge for the A's. Both teams with 1 left. The 0-1 pitch. That one's a line drive, base hit in his center field. So Cortez has helped out as much as he could. The A's only 1 run, but he drove it in on a sac fly, and now a base hit here with 1 out. Double barrel action in the Oriole bullpen, a righty, Anthony Nunez, a lefty, Grant Wolfram, both getting loose. The batter is Lawrence Butler, and the first pitch to him is outside on a changeup. Butler 0 for 2. $82 pitches for Bassitt at the moment. Number 83 is a swing and a miss. 1-1. Oh, BW needs to get up and move around. Well, the 7th inning stretch is just hopefully not long away. 1-1. Curveball swung on and missed. And that curve has got more swings and misses today than any other start I can recall, and certainly a much better pitch for Bassitt in this start than the previous one. One ball, 2 strikes, runner at first, 1 out. The pitch. That's high. Almost worked like a pitch out. It's 2-2. Two and two the count on Butler. Sammy's setting up inside. The pitch is inside, and it's fouled away. Zach Geloff, the hitter on deck. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is high, 3-2. I tell you one thing that's a little bit unfair. I don't think in Bassitt's situation, if he were to complete this inning and end the day with 6 innings pitched and 3 runs or less, that is an equality start simply because he didn't start. But, you know, if we're not talking about technicalities, it is still a quality start if he can do that, in my humble view. It's 3-2 on Butler. The pitch. Curveball fouled off. It's a quality appearance. David, that's what they call it every time I show up. Quality relief. All right, come on, guys. We got another 3-2 coming. The pitch. Fouled away. We will do it again. Next pitch will be number 90. And we got a couple of guys probably ready to come in for Bassitt. Depending on which batter Albarnez wants to make the switch. You got a lefty and a righty out there ready to go. Here's a payoff pitch again. In on the hands and fouled off to the right. Nice pick over there by the ball guy. Not a boy. Not a girl. Just a guy. Ball guy. This doesn't have quite the same ring to it. That sounds like something a few blocks away from here. 3-2 the count. What? What happened? Runner at first. Bald dude. Okay, that's better. Another payoff pitch. Fouled again. My, oh my. This might need to be Bassitt's last batter, the way this is going. Orioles could really use a double play ball here. Bassitt just, what did he do? Did he commit a balk? All right, I am just now processing what happened here. Sammy Basayo just avoided what would have been a disengagement that would have given the base runner a base by calling for time just before the disengagement. So we still have a full count on Butler. Here comes another 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second, and that is a little bit late, but we got the second out of the inning. It'll be a stolen base to put the would-be tying run into scoring position with 2 down. But another breaking ball to get a swing and miss today for Bassitt. Cortez does successfully steal second base. It's up to Zach Geloff with 2 down. That's Cortez's first swipe of the season. First pitch to Geloff. There's a nice curve ball. Was that not called a ball or a strike? Bassitt's challenging. Bassitt says that's a strike, damn it. I've been throwing this breaking ball all day, and he's right. You go. The veteran, Chris Bassitt, taking matters into his own hands. I mean, that's not a strikeout, but great success. 2 down, runner at second, and the count 0-1. After a successful challenge by the pitcher. That doesn't happen that often. The 0-1 pitch. Up the middle, base hit. Charging it is Taveras. There's going to be a play at the plate. Here comes the throw, and he is out. on a play that was a lot of contact. Sammy standing strong, taking on the full force of the body of Cortez, and he's got him out. Tavares with the outfield assist, and we hold the lead. Sammy the Bull says, you might knock me over, but you're not scoring, buddy. The inning is over. Come on, Sammy. Hells yeah. I haven't seen a play at the plate like that in a long time. That was old school. That was an old school at the plate collision. And Sammy, he was knocked over, but I think Cortez might have inflicted more harm on himself running into Sammy like that. Folks, it's the 7th inning stretch. You know what that means. It's time to throw some cakes on the griddle.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks, get those cakes up in the chat now. We got a 1-run lead. But we can't really be picky, can we? 7th inning stretch. I need to do it myself. My lower back is starting to feel a little bit sketchy. So give me a chance to step away. I'll be back in a minute. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Maybe send a super chat if you're feeling frisky. I'd appreciate it. The numbers have been down lately. Hint, hint. All right, folks. I got the hiccups. Where's the button? Be right back.
He met a strange friend in the Chesapeake Bay when Mondi the monster...
All right. I needed more time to move around than that, but I don't have it. Folks, we are up by a run, but we need some more to feel comfortable. And we haven't been feeling comfortable very much lately. New pitcher on for the A's is a right-hander, Luis Funky Cold Medina. And the first pitch to Taylor Ward is in there for a strike, a sinker at 97. All right, so same pitch and velocity from a right-hander like Severino, a 97-mile-an-hour sinker. Now it's one at 98 for strike 2. 0-2 on Ward.
Taylor?
The pitch. Wow. Oof. They're going to challenge it, and Ward's going to be out. That was a strike. Langoliers wasted no time to ask for a challenge, and he wins it. And Ward, man, he's taking pitches, whether they're balls or strikes. He's taking. But yeah, that was quite a sequence of pitches there from Funky Cold Medina. One away. Here's Adley Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
I asked the guy why he's so fly. He said Funky Cold Medina. Up and in. I won't be available after today's stream. That's fine. Okay. No worries. I'm going to immediately go back to sleep with at least 1 or 2 hours of darkness still before the sun comes up, I hope. I need some sleep. So I'm not worried about it. Swing and a miss. Rutschman with a big hack at a changeup. That was low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adley hitless today. 0 for 3. One-two pitch. Swing and a miss. Ooh, Rutschman today. Not looking like the Adley we've been seeing all season. Struggling a bit. 0 for 4. Although Medina has looked pretty tough here. These first 2 batters he's faced. We should have our best pitchers available here. Again, we got up Wolfram and Nunez, a lefty-righty, and then you would think Rico for the 9th. Here's Alonso, 1-0 pitch off the plate, check swing. They say he went. It's 1-1. Alonso also hitless, so the 3-4 spots in the order currently 0 for 7. Pitch, up and away. It's not easy to win when your 3-4 hitters combine to do nothing. Right now it's Nunez, the righty, exclusively throwing in the Oriole pen, so it looks like he's the one Albanez will go with, knowing what 3 batters are due up in the 8th. 3-1 now on Pete. He's got a hitter's count, folks. Polar Bear, come on. I see none in the chat. What's wrong with you people? Payoff, or not payoff. Well, now we'll get a payoff as the 3-1 just hits the outside corner. Payoff pitch coming. Give me some Polar Bears. Oh, you'll get Rico, Joel. As long as we got a lead going into the 9th, we will see him, I'm sure. 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and Medina absolutely overpowering 3 Oriole batters here in the inning. 3 of our better hitters, Ward, Rutschman, and Alonso, were taking a school in that inning. So nothing doing, folks. No insurance to add on. Oh, wait. Are we going to the 9th now? Wait, where are we? Okay. Yeah, we're going to the 8th. We will have one more chance to add on in the bottom of the 8th. But top of the 8th coming up, 2-1 Orioles. And it's probably going to be Anthony Nunez coming into the ballgame. Folks, once again, a 3-game series starting tomorrow night against the Yankees. I want everybody to understand the 4 games we played in the Bronx, even the first one where we had no idea how that series was eventually going to go. I think even the most pessimistic Oriole fan would have hoped that we'd win 1 out of 4. But regardless, for whatever reason, those 4 games against the Yankees for this channel were the 4 lowest attended games all season. The team we hate the most, the team you would expect fans to rally around and try to root on to beat. And that's when the least of you guys showed up. I hope that's not the case for this series. I hope you guys will join me. We're playing the frickin' Yankees. I'm not putting up with this continuing to lose to them crap. Tough to rally around blowouts. Again, Slater, I said game one before we knew how anything was going to turn out. Before that first game developed into whatever, it was still a small turnout. It was from the jump. It was from the jump. Anthony Nunez, 17 appearances, 4.5 ERA in 18 innings of work. The whip is good at 117. Opponents hitting 225. 10 strikeouts per 9. Facing Jeff McNeil to lead things off for the A's. Number 9 hitter pops up the first pitch on the infield. Gunnar, just a step or two into the grass of the outfield, makes the catch. There's the Nunez you like. The 1 pitch, 1 out Nunez. All right, now the 2 tougher hitters. This is the real assignment. You got the number 9 guy out. Now it's time to go after Nick Kurtz. Got to be careful with this guy. First pitch. Low and in on a changeup. Ball 1. 6 hits for the Orioles, 4 for the A's. Baltimore has 1 error. "1-0 is well off the plate, 2-0. There are 2 righties after Kurtz, but they're not easy outs anyway, especially the next guy, Langoliers. There's a strike, 2-1. Kurtz has been held hitless. The 2-1 pitch. That one's in the dirt. 3-1. Nunez is ready. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Never really gave Kurtz much to work with. And again, he got a couple of righties back to back. Again, it's a 1-run game. Kurtz can kill you with a game-tying homer, but if you're feeling better about facing a guy with a 336 average now, I don't know. Here comes Langoliers. He's 0 for 2 today. His first pitch bounces in there for ball 1. Trying to keep Langoliers quiet today. He did get on base with a hit by pitch in the 3rd. The 1-0. That's low. 2-0. Tell you what. Two 2-0 on Langoliers. Nunez needs to find a strike and not make it a fat pitch. A 2-0. Swing and a miss. There you go. A cutter. Kind of working like a changeup. That one at 89 miles an hour. 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch. And that one with a nice little bit of movement on it. A sweeper. Actually wound up being pretty fat in the zone there, but Langoliers didn't like the look of it out of the hand. Watched it all the way in. And we got a count of 2-2. Runner at first, 1 out. A ground ball can end the inning. Sammy's setting up outside, and that pitch is 2 outside. It goes all the way to the backstop, and there goes that double play setup. And the count goes full. A wild pitch. And the tying run now in scoring position for the A's. Payoff pitch is not close. And Langoliers is on. First and second for Rooker. Here comes Drew French. Rico Garcia has gotten up quickly. It might need a 4-out save from Rico today. I think there's no other choice but for Nunez to face Rooker. He has faced the required 3 batters, 1 out and 2 on. But Rico's not ready yet. And the Orioles, I think, are hoping to only use him for 4 outs if they need to instead of 5. That's asking a lot. Rooker is 0 for 2 with a walk. First and second, 1 out. We're in the top of the 8th. Orioles 2, A's 1. Nunez's first pitch gets a called strike, and that was borderline. That looks like it would have been a ball. We get the call. Thank you, ump. It's 0-1. Pitch. Swing and a miss on a sweeper that broke hard, low and away. 2 strikes on Rooker. Rooker is a strikeout candidate. How about another one of those sweepers? Just break it even farther off. He does. Rooker starts to offer a little, not enough to get an appeal for a check swing. But Rooker did have at least momentary thoughts. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I'm just worried about a wild pitch. It's nice to get those hard breaks on those breaking pitches, but if they hit the dirt, a 1-run game. Got to be careful. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch. Another one of those sweepers, but that one started too far outside. Rooker didn't offer. 2-2. Folks, nervous times. 2 on, 1 out. The 2-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Oh, he chased a fastball. Half a foot outside at 97.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
That ball was moving. All right, what do you do now? You're going to let him face Soderstrom? Rico might be ready. Here we go. First pitch is low and away to Soderstrom. He's 1 for 3. Scored a run. Doubling back in the second. That's the only run of the game. The 1-0 pitch. Pasao setting up on the outer part of the plate. That one was low. They call it a strike. They called that a strike. They don't challenge. They should have 1 left, right? 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch. That one's outside. 2-1. There's a hard shift on with the gunner playing near the second base bag, expecting Soderstrom to pull the ball. The 2-1 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Throw down to check the runner back at second. He's back in there. Folks, it's 2-2 with 2 out. Come on. One more strike. to hold the line and take it to the bottom of the 8th. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside. Full count. 22 pitches now in the inning. The runners will be off on this pitch. 2 down, full count. Here it is. Hit in the air. That's to right, but it's playable. Beavers started to come back, now comes in and makes the catch. And Nunez works out of trouble. He pitches a scoreless 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th, the Orioles clinging to a 2-1 lead. Folks, baseball, it's not for the faint of heart. Folks, let's get those likes up to 150. Come on now. We are running out of time in the ball game. Once again, may I remind you, I can see how many of you are here. I can see how many likes there are. And I can take one number, subtract another, and come up with a number of people that I know for a fact have not yet hit that like button that are here right now. No, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm not trying to make you feel guilty. Just, I'm thinking to myself, it seems like a fair trade. 3 hours of free, live, play-by-play coverage, content, and entertainment in exchange for 1 to 2 seconds of tapping something on your screen there. A little thumb. Seems like the best deal in town to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased. George, there was a spoiler? Where was a spoiler? Who spoiled what? What happened, George? Is that lady supposed to be famous? I don't think so. Folks, don't spoil. If you do, that's an automatic ban. That is a big no-no. That's like going into an art museum and touching the art. Don't touch. Don't spoil. Very simple. Sammy Basayo leads off the bottom of the 8th. First pitch is high, ball 1. Luis Funky Cold Medina out here for another inning after looking very impressive in the 7th. 1-0 pitch to Sammy. Fouled away, a curveball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Basayo with a double his last time up. Those extra base hits are starting to mount up for Sammy. If we can play him every day, he might challenge for a Rookie of the Year. You never know. We got to be playing him every day at this point. The count is 2-1. Medina's next delivery is in there, a strike at 98, top of the zone. Sammy asks for time. 2 balls, 2 strikes. You folks will be here tomorrow evening for Orioles Yankees, right? This one's inside, full count. You will be here. Funky Cold Medina and Wild Thing are basically the same song, same beat. Yeah. Tone Loc getting loked after dark. Wow. On a 3-2 pitch, Sammy stares at a 97-mile-an-hour fastball right down Broadway. That's very un-Sammy. 1 down. Take a hack at that, Sammy. Here's Taveras. Big day for him. Not just the base hit he had his last time up, but he threw out a runner at the plate with a nice throw out of center field to keep this Oriole lead intact. Want to know the count. The pitch hits the top of the zone, 1-1. Oh, my God. Billy's got something. He's screaming. Holy cow, he's screaming it, folks. I deserve respect. Tavares pops it up left field toward the foul line, and just before entering foul ground, Soderstrom makes the catch. 2 down in the 8th. Rico Garcia should be ready for the 9th. Billy says, everybody listen up and listen good. Smash the like button now. The Orioles birdwatcher deserves our respect, and this is a good way to show it. Hit that like button now. Beavers pops it up left field shallow. Soderstrom coming in, makes the catch, and the inning is over. The Orioles cannot add on to this 1-run lead. It's going to be up to our boy, folks. Are you ready to close the door?
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
He may only be our closer temporarily, but he's number 1 in your hearts, folks.
Rico. Suave.
Folks, 9th inning coming up. You know what that means? I'm going to now demonstrate what that means. Watch the corner of your chat box. What is that popping up? Some sort of red object that's floating up into the chat. One right after the other. What is that over there? That's me doing that, folks. And now I'm going to let you do it. We need the hearts flying in the Charm City chat for this final 3 outs. We really need them today. A 2-1 game. Trying to stop the latest bleeding, which was dropping, 3 in a row? The last one in Miami and the first 2 of this series. We got the Yankees coming to town. We can't lose this. Got to get into that series tomorrow on some kind of a positive note. We need our boy to help get us there.
Rico. Suave.
Folks, he's on. For the 19th time this season, the numbers are absolutely insane. The ERA is .53. The whip is .41. Opponents are hitting .020. Folks, opponents are like 1 for 50 off of this guy. It's ridiculous. Jonah Heim, pinch hitting. And fouls away the first pitch. Heim is switch hitting catcher. Up here, pinch hitting for Hernandez. This is the 3rd different hitter in this number 5 spot in the order. Wilson, the first one, out from injury. There's strike 2 from Rico. Fastball at 96. 0-2 on Heim. I can't give you all my math brilliance, or else, the government will be on my ass. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup. Perfectly spotted on the corner. Folks, Rico.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Rico. Suave.
Folks.
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
2 more outs to go. Carlos Cortez takes low and in for ball 1. Cortez 1 for 2 with a sac fly. He's also hit into a double play. The 1-0 to Cortez. And he lays off a pitch high. The Orioles ask for an appeal, but he didn't go. 2-0. By the way, Jeremiah Jackson is in the game at second base. Weston Wilson is out of the game at third. Blaze moves from second to third. That one missed, and Garcia's fallen behind Cortez 3-0. Rio pitch. And wow, I can't believe they called that a strike. This umpire has missed a lot of calls today. And I think he's missed more in our favor. And I can't be more thankful. The count now is 3-1. Pitch. Popped up, foul and out of play. It should have been ball 4 to Cortez already. He should be standing at first. Instead, now it's a full count. Lawrence Butler is going to hit next. Here comes the payoff pitch. Basayo setting up outside. That ball's down the middle, but it's hit out to center. Taveras, though, is there. He makes the catch, backing up a few strides. He's got it. 2 down in the 9th, folks. Keep those hearts flying. The Oriole fans are now rising to their feet with 2 down in the 9th. Butler at the plate, 0 for 3. The first pitch to him. Swing and a miss. A high changeup. Oh, a little trickery from Rico. 0-1 the count. Basayo setting up outside, and the pitch is off the plate outside a couple of inches. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oriole fans want to see a W. 1-1 pitch. And fouled away. The A's are down to their final strike. Fans want it. All the crab hats are out on full display. If we win this, I think we have to wear the crab hat every game, right? 1-2 pitch. Low and in, 2-2. Hang in there, folks. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Here comes that 2-2 pitch. They rung him up. Butler will challenge. He will win. Oh my, a breaking ball from Garcia. Another missed call by Blue. And that one missed by about the length of a baseball. They're showing final on the Masson scoreboard. They need to fix that. Here comes another payoff pitch. It's ball 4. Oh, my goodness gracious. Butler with a 2-out walk. Folks, a 1-2-3 inning. That would have been nice. We got to get Zach Geloff here. Right-handed hitter. First pitch. Oh, that bounces in there. Nice pick by Basayo out of the dirt. It is 1-0. Geloff singled his last time up. 1 for 3. Big open space to the right of the infield if Geloff goes the other way. But Alonso holding the runner. Popped up! Second base. Gunnar wants it. He will cross into the second baseman Jeremiah's territory and take it. And the Orioles have won. The Orioles have won. Final score 2-1. He's done it again, folks.
Rico. Suave.
Unbelievable.
It's magic. You know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Boy, folks. It was one of those games where you can feel that ulcer growing in your stomach. But the Orioles do salvage a win here this weekend against the A's. Not the series we had hoped for, but you needed something to feel good about with the Yankees coming to town tomorrow. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Baltimore. They left 8. The A's with just 1 run, only 4 hits, no errors. They left 7. The winner is Chris Bassitt. After not starting, I think we need to do this every time. Chris Bassitt, by far, his best appearance of the season. Let's just not start him anymore. It worked like a charm here today. Keegan Akin pitching that first inning. Bassitt coming in to start the second. And it did start a little shaky. The only run he gave up was in his first inning of work. And not only was it giving up the run, it was a fielding issue he had out there as well. But after that second inning with a 1-0 A's lead, the Orioles would tie it up in the bottom of the third on a infield single by Gunnar Henderson that scored Dylan Beavers. And then the bottom of the sixth, our second and final run of the day was enough. An RBI single by Beavers, scoring Basayo. So Dylan Beavers is your hitter of the day, and for my opinion, because he had a 2-hit game. He drove in a run, and he scored a run. No other player can match it. Gunnar had a 2-hit game and drove in a run. Nobody else had a 2-hit game, and yeah, Beavers, thanks so much for your contribution. But Chris Bassitt, for me, folks, I think has got to get your player of the game here. 4 hits and a walk over 6 innings, so the whip was under 1 in this start, and he also had 6 strikeouts. A strikeout per inning. By far, Chris Bassitt's best 6 innings of work this season. And again, I'm convinced. I feel bad again that the quality start, which I'm telling you, it's factored into these contract negotiations and free agency and whatnot. You know, the agent's like, hey, he had X amount of quality starts last year. Well, I'm sure they'll just put an asterisk in there and say, look, this was basically a quality start. What do you want from us? But yeah, I'm convinced. I've seen it once, and I liked what I saw. Let's have somebody come in and pitch the first and bring Bassitt out for the second from now on. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Worked like a charm today. And we needed some good pitching today because we only scored 2 runs. Anthony Nunez allowed a couple of walks, worked around it, and got through the 8th inning without giving up anything. Rico Garcia, 1 walk, still doesn't let anybody get a hit off of him. He had an .020 batting average against, and it's gone down. It's just insane. ERA now at a beautiful 0.50. And Garcia gets the save. I'm not sure if that's number 3 or 4. Once again, the ESPN page, I don't trust their right after the game ends results on the save number because I've seen them be wrong in the past. But anyway, Yeah. So we didn't have a whole lot of offense. It certainly wasn't a comprehensive win in all phases of the game, but it's not often we've seen pitching this effective, and the A's have a very good offense, so I think you got to feel happy about that part of things. And we're going to need some good pitching. We got 3 against the Yankees. We got Tampa for 3 games out of 6 starting on the 18th. There's a series with the Nats coming up after New York, which I'm considering basically a home game. It is his 3rd save. Thank you, Phantom. So 3 saves for Rico. Rico, you're going to... Where's the All-Star game this year? Anybody know? Attendance today was down from the first 2 games, but it wasn't as bad as your typical weekday game. You got 24,200 plus. Time of the game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. The Orioles with the win get back to 5 games under 500 at 18-23. And at the moment, we are half a game out of last place. If Boston wins, they'll stay tied for last with us. Boston right now. Oh, they're already done. Oh, are they? They're done already? If Boston did lose today already to Tampa, how is that game over? Why are there so many finals already? Am I looking at the right page? I don't know if I am. Hold on a sec. Where's the Boston score? Okay, they did play already. All right, so the Red Sox lost. Unfortunately, it means the Rays won. The Blue Jays also lost. And the Yankees right now are currently tied with the Brewers at 3 apiece in the bottom of the 7th. So the Orioles do, I think, get back to... Where are we? We're a half a game behind Toronto and a half a game ahead of Boston, heading into this series against the Yankees. By the way, Tampa right now is in first place. Tampa right now is in first place. Unbelievable. Folks, let me see who's streaming. It's coming up on 3:30 in the morning over here. And I'm planning on going right back to Betty Bye. I'm going to try to navigate through all this garbage with this glitching going on. See if I can find something. Looks like JJ's covering some basketball. I think that's going to have to work. I don't know where the basketball game's at, but again, my shit's glitching. Let's see. NBA. What's he calling? Oh, it's got to be the Sixers game. Well, the Sixers are down by 20, and it's only in the second quarter. So if you want to go somewhere where the morale is even lower than it's been for us lately, go check out the Sixers with JJ, who are down 3-0 to the Knicks and down 20 points in the first half. Ouch. Don't make him feel bad about it, folks. Come on. Be good bird watchers. Be nice and charming. I expect that from you, Charm City chat. All right, folks. What is this? Orioles claimed right-handed pitcher Christian Roa off waivers from the Twins and optioned him to Norfolk. All right, so the Orioles started the day with 39 men on their 40-man roster, and they just added their 40th with a waiver claim. Another reliever, I'm sure, brought in to see if he can help out. Christian Roa, welcome to the Orioles. Well, welcome to the Tides. That move was made during the ball game here today. Reporting from Rock Kabatko and Jake Rill. Roa is 27, had a 5.19 ERA in 7 outings in relief for the Astros earlier in the year. DFA'd on the 21st of April. The Twins claimed him a couple of days later, and then they dropped him on Wednesday. The Orioles' 40-man roster is now full. Folks, there's a super chat. Holy cow. A Mother's Day super chat.
Message for you, son.
Annie's here saying, I'm out for my birthday / mom's day. Be well. I will be well. I'm going to bed. That's my plan. I'm celebrating Mother's Day by being unconscious. Hey, Melanie, how you doing today, hon? How are those eyebrows? Are they arching enough for you? Keep smiling, Melanie. Keep smiling. Hey, thanks again, Annie.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
All right, folks, that's just about going to do her here for today. The Orioles won. That feels good. But we got a lot of work to do and a lot of tough opponents coming up. The biggest one starting tomorrow. Hope to have you back. Again, it's a 6:35 p.m. first pitch. Stream will start at 6:20 p.m. Eastern. Please come join me. Don't be late. Tell your friends about the channel or something. Help out any way you can. I appreciate it. Until tomorrow night, folks, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I will... Oh, wait. Thanks to the mods, by the way. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks to the new subscribers. I just got the hiccups. I guess I should have signed off when I was about to. That's embarrassing. I just want to say thanks to everybody for everything. All right, I did it. Until next time, this has been the BirdWatcher, and I'll chirp at you later, folks. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Take her easy.